What should we do now? How about reading? Good idea, Mr. Burnett. All right, I've got those 5 phonograms we learned yesterday. Let's see if you remember how to say any of them. K. Easy. K. Wh. 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 Do you feel air when you do that? My tongue is on the back of my throat. E. E. Do you remember the 3 sounds for this? Ed, d, t. Ed, d, t. Green. Let's do next. Let's do these again. E. Ed, d, t. Green. All right. Excellent. All right. Now for a little bit of segmentating. Are you ready to segment for me? This first one, 2 syllables long. It's a 2-syllable and a 2-syllable. The word is answer. 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 N. S-er. Answer. The next one is carpet. 2 and 3. Carpet. K-R. P-et. Carpet. The next one is cardboard. 3 and 3. Cardboard. Cardboard. K-R-D-B-O-R-D. Cardboard. The next one is feeling. 3 and 2. F-E-L. E-ng. Feeling. Oh, we just did didn't we? Next one is freezer. 4 and 1. Freezer. F-r-e-z-er. Freezer. The next one is barefoot. 3 and 3. Oops, nope. Yeah. Barefoot. Barefoot. B-A-R. F-U-T. Barefoot. The next one is children. 4 and 3. Children. Ch-I-L-D-R-E-N. Children. And the last one is worksheet. Worksheet. 3 and 3. W-R-K-Sh-E-T. Worksheet. Nice job. Okay, let's take a look at these. Do you guys remember these tricky words? What's this one? What? I can't hear ya. We? How about this one? Oh, by the way, not hip hip hooray. If you've been hip hip hooray-ing this word, stop it. This means everybody. We are going to the store. Not we are going to the we store. Okay? And what's this one? He. And then this one, she. If you've got these 3 tricky words, then you are going to be good with the next 2 tricky words I'm going to show you. The first one starts with a and then has the E sound. Do you know that one? Me. This one says me. Not such a tricky word, is it? Pretty easy. Me. Now if I take away the M and put a delicious bee here. What's this word? Bee. Bee. Now this is not the bee that's going to sting Lee the sheep in just a minute. This is the bee that talks about, I will be ready in an hour. Give me an hour and I will be ready. That's the bee. Okay, so we got me and bee, and I'm pretty sure we read this in the story today. You want to go over there? Welcome back to my desk. Let's read the book Scott, shall we? Hey, this book is a weird book. Do you remember yesterday Scott was talking to the ants and the ants were talking back to him? You remember that when we read Red Ants? Holy cow, that was weird. And guess what? The weirdness continues today in this story. The bees. Now this is the kind of bees that buzz around with 2 E's, but not just one. If you have B-E, that just means you're in a bee something, or we will be there. So the bees, now here's the other weird thing. Okay, all these other stories, do you know what? No animals talk at all. Only in Red Ants and the Bees do the animals talk. So this 2 chapters, fantasy, complete fantasy. The rest of them, realistic fiction. That's weird. What page are we going to today? 8. That's easy. There. Now you remember the ants were munching on Lee's feet. And Scott had to sweep them off. Red ants. Now, I've had red ants before. I don't mess with them. They'll bite. So the ants said, we feel bad. They're not going to munch on Lee. But now the bees, what are the bees going to do? Take a look at that picture. Poor Lee the sheep. He's always getting bugged by bugs. This time it's the bees that are bugging. They still go for his feet. Weird, huh? He must have tasty feet. Let's read it. The bees. The red ants left. Yeah, remember they said they were going to go munch on plants. But then the bees got Lee. The bees stung Lee on his cheek. Didn't show that in the picture. They're nowhere near his cheek. Weird. And on his feet. Shows that. Scott ran up to help Lee. Then he went and had a chat with the bees. Here he goes. He's going to go talk to the bees. Take a look at that picture. Ooh, Scott does not look happy with those bees. What do you think they're saying? Buzz off, man. We're going to chomp on Lee. I don't know. We're going to sting him. Let's see what the bees what the bees say. Bees, said, tricky word, Scott. Why, tricky word, why sting Lee the sheep? Sheep, question mark. He, there's our new tricky word, no, not the new one, is a sweet sheep. Hey, that's what he said before. Didn't he say that? He's a sweet sheep? Yeah, right here. To the ants, he says, Lee is a sweet sheep. No wonder everybody's trying to eat him. He's so sweet. Ha! That's a joke. Ooh, tricky word 1. One bee said, bees will be, there's that new word, bees. Bees will be bees. That's a terrible excuse. One bee said, I, tricky word, must be me. There's the two words we learned today. Be me. I must be me. One bee says he has to be himself. He's going to, oh man, that makes me mad. And so it's Scott. Then Scott got mad. Ooh, yeah. See how mad he is? Ooh. He said, sting the pig. What? He's telling him to sting the pig? Sting the hens. Sting the cat. Sting the dog. What? But let Lee be. That's weird. He's telling the bees they can go ahead and sting the pig. His dad's not going to like that. Sting the hens. His mom's not going to like that. Sting the cat. The cat's not going to like that. Sting the dog. The dog's not going to like that. And the bees let Lee be. Wow. Just because he says, don't sting Lee anymore, he's so sweet, they let him be. Wow. Guess that's what happens when you get mad with bees. I wouldn't try that in real life, guys. This is a fantasy part of this book. And then now tomorrow, no more fantasy, sorry. Okay, you got one worksheet to do today for me, okay? 5.1, the bees. Oh, how nice. You get to do an actual worksheet on the day we read the story. There's 2 questions to answer on this one. You're going to have to write the answer to the question. Now, they give you 3 lines. You don't have to fill those 3 lines up. You can just answer it in a few words, maybe. Oh, yeah, especially number 1. That'll be easy. Okay. And then number 3 on the back, one more question. And then here's a place for you to draw a picture of something that happened in the story, The Bees, and then write a sentence. When you write a sentence, boys and girls, please put a capital at the beginning and a period at the end. It has to be short, doesn't it? It's funny that here you might be able to answer this with just a few words, but here you have to have a sentence, and you barely have room for it. Oh, well, that's the way they are. Okay, that's the end of reading. I'll have math for you later, Gator.